didn't recognise him with his helmet there, to be fair. He looks so different than normal.
That's right, and I thought we were going to get a shot there, actually, of the man sitting in the pit lane, who's Marco Morelli, number 95, because he has to start from the pit lane instead of the grid because he was running too slowly in practice, and it's his second time that he's been caught short for that. So instead of being to the back of the grid, he has to start from the pit lane. Starting from the back of the grid for that reason is Zen Mitani, Japanese, and so he goes off the back of the grid. But poor old Marco Morelli starts from the pit lane, and but of course it's wet, isn't it? So you said it does feel really special to be sitting on the pole position for my first Rookies Cup. He said that after qualifying. He's so happy with the way things went, and let's see what he can make of it. 17 laps of Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup action. And away they go. Competition gets it rolling well. Carter Thompson a little better. In fact, it's Carter Thompson that takes up the lead. But the 51 is there. It is Aman Brian Ariate who leads into the first corner. And you can see that dry line forming.
And a few riders getting pushed wide there, but it's number 7 and Beñat Fernandez taking off a bit of the riders down in the background. Beñat Fernandez up in second place. How about Alex Mounty's gone down? That's a disaster for his race winning chances or anything like that. Big shame for Sonny.
He's got you off the back of them, closing in as well, watching what everybody's doing. He knows how to pick their pocket in the closing stages. Brian trying to make a break for it.
And this is a brave move from Brian. He's already had the one warning of a big slide. He knows he's pushing the limit, but he also feels that he's got to get away from these guys. He doesn't want it to be a four-man battle over the last couple of laps.
Tell you one rider I thought was going to be a bit of a heavier feature in this race. Your pole position Sid's account pushing down in 14th place, battling just for points now, unfortunately for him. He'll be praying for a dry race at the end of play tomorrow.
And oh dear, that is the end of Marco Morelli's race. He was nowhere either. He started from the pit lane.
It looks like he just ran on, to be honest.
And I noticed before he was right down the back of the field too, not having. And now it's damp as they swing left-handed and go down the hill.
I do wonder what Vader's thinking at this point, Peter. The 54, we know how crafty and clever he is as well. Is he biding his time, waiting? Is he on the limit? Is he going to settle the forward? I doubt that very much. But what is he playing at the moment? I'm just not sure.
And the gap hasn't increased really on that. It's 1.3, it's about the same as it was the previous lap. But there's only 2 laps remaining, a lap and a half really now, as you're on board with Brian Ariate plunging down the hill.
Yeah, Ariate just had a little bit left. Blimey, he's closed in again, Peter, by 0.4 of a second. He can sniff a victory here. You can tell, can't you? It's going to be a lap and a half left. And Ariate is on the chase.
He's the man to do it. He's had a couple of nasty slides, but as you say, man, it's visibly. You don't need the gap there, do you? It's well less than that 0.774 on screen. And Vader Pachama going past. Oh, Gillen Planck there. He can see what's happening ahead of him. But Planck,
straight back at him. Yeah, well done.
But you can see as they flashed out of screen, just how Ariate is right on the tail of Ramadipa. They're going to go through now to start the last lap. And the battle for first, the battle for third.
It's going to be neck and neck. So it is Ramadipa versus Ariate. Who's your money on as they cross the line? 1 lap to go in Rookies Cup here in Germany. Pratama, it's Indonesia, 1 and 3 at the moment. Will it be 1-2? Who knows?
Brian goes for the late break. Ramadipa goes late. Is he going to run wide? He cuts across Brian's nose. Absolutely superbly. That was harsh but fair. Absolutely superb stuff from Ramadipa. Brian had to back out of it.
It's like he's battled for the win a million times with confidence like that. He absolutely slammed the door shut right in his face. He's got a bloody nose from it.
That's right. And Brian now looking for another opportunity to pass. There's plenty of corners here. It's moving around everywhere. Everybody's bike sliding around as it's still damp and those tyres are well past their best.
It is absolutely all on the limit here in Rookies Cup. The final lap here of race 1 at the Saxon Ring. This is entertainment at its best.
And Vader still knows that he can win this. If something goes wrong with these turn front, he can pick up the pieces very easily indeed. So Brian Ariate is in second place, chasing Ramadipa. Really, it's got to happen into the last 2 corners.
How strong is he through the waterfall this time around? He can pull away from the others last time, but will he chase him down this time? Ariate right on the back of Ramadipa, coming into the final 2 turns, Peter.
And surely he's going to try it on the brakes. He's not going to wait the last. He goes alongside him. He's going on the brakes. Late. It's a dry line through here. He can't afford to let it run wide too. Then it's just the last corner, and it's Brian Ariate who has the advantage on the black Morelli. If he gets a good drive, he's had a lousy drive a couple of times, but he's only going to keep it safe now. He's going to take this one. Brian Uriarte it is. He wins in the Saxon Ring.
Wow, what a win that was. Look at that for a wheelie as well. Brian, well done. That's even better. What a victory that was for the 50.